everything that the school has to offer. And going back to what Mr. Matheson said, yes, we offer a lot of activities, but how you engage in those activities is another thing. So she's someone to be proud in her school, and I knew she was going to make the best of her high school years. The fact that I actually didn't teach her until this year speaks volumes about her involvement in every aspect of school life. I watched her grow over 4 years. Her hard work, her confidence, and her integrity, her willingness to help anyone in her path makes her a true leader. Always making the right choice when no one's watching her. Okay. Her smile can light up a room, and she would always find the time to help a lending hand when needed, to a staff member, a younger student, and to her own peer group. In academics, she's an honor student. Her math teacher said this: YJ is always polite, punctual, respectful to her peers and to her teachers. Her interactions are genuine and heartfelt. You can't help but smile when she walks into your classroom. She works hard in that 12, and her work is always neatly laid out and displayed beautifully. She doesn't accept not understanding concepts, but rather is willing to delve deeper, study longer, and ask questions to clarify concepts that she knows she hasn't mastered. She is a pleasure. In athletics, she ran cross country and was a member of the team that made the BCs as a grade 10 and a grade 11. That's a very hard feat. She played volleyball, basketball, and also was a member of a team that went to the BCs and came third that year. And she was also an integral part of our netball team. She helped out at middle schools, repping basketball and volleyball games. She could also be seen managing teams and cheering on all of our different teams. She'd be in the stands dressed in talent gear. She would come down to the gym during her lunch break or after school to see what needed to be done. At times, it almost felt like she was part of our PE staff. We would forget that she wasn't part of our woodwork. Our department will sadly miss her. Our vice principal, Mr. Clark, who's known her since middle school, had this to say: YJ has been a leader in school settings since I met her back in grade 8. A pleasure to coach and to work with on any activity. Mr. Chung said, YJ has always been very kind to the skill development students, interacting with them whenever they come around. It really does make a difference for them in their lives. And lastly, Ms. Morenz, who wasn't able to come today, had this to say: I first met YJ in Science 9. Not only was she strong academically, she seemed to really enjoy the process of learning. She's social, but unlike some grade 9s, she chose a peer group that would have a positive influence on her. I had the pleasure of teaching her in Biology 11. She's this type of student who always gets her work done, always completed on time, no matter how busy her schedule is. She's well respected by her peers and always gives her best. Throughout her 4 years at Glen Eagle, she's been involved with Students' Council, global issues, and in grade 9 and 10 she helped when needed and learned from the grade 11 and 12 students. This year, she led activities such as planning fundraisers, talent shows, 30-hour famine, etc. She's extremely dependable, and if she says she'll do it, you know she'll get it done. After organizing the 30-hour famine this year, she stayed up all night to get her homework done, and then she stayed the next day and played on the netball team. I was extremely pleased to write a reference letter for her because in her Ms. Morenz's 10 years of teaching, she said that YJ is the best student she has ever taught. Congratulations, YJ. I've always believed, YJ, that there are no shortcuts to any place that's worth going. You've demonstrated that. Your hard work, your tenacity, your integrity will lead you to great things. On behalf of the staff, students, and admin, thank you for helping make Glen Eagle the great school that it is. Best of luck in your future. I know you'll be amazing.